Leading off for the Red Sox, center fielder number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Christian Arroyo. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty. One man out. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another full count offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Grumman scoops it up. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Nope. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike two swinging.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. So striding in, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw to first. Got him.
Designated hitter number 19, Chris Davis.
Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
And right into the shift. Arroyo's got it. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. So striding forward now, Franchy Cordero. He went deep last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Powell's under it, and that retires the side. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Doug Livingston takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 18, Doug Livingston.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Chapman's got it. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Count still at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And that one just missed outside.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 9-0. So digging in now, Ricky Thurston. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Thurston.
First pitch of the at-bat. High pop-up. Freeman shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Lewis Grumman, he singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Howell's in pursuit, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he is in there.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Now in the box, Matt Chapman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This is flared out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 10-0 score.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint, Hero. Makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Chapman, base runner at first with 1 out. He's running. Left field and deep. Benintendi going back on it. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
Up next for the Rangers, Aaron Judge, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Arroyo fields cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Rangers 11 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back to Arlington. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Stepping up to the plate, Blake Swihart, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And it's fouled away. Hit to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Victor Rivera.
Now the Red Sox DH, Victor Rivera. Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Three and one. Rob Refsnyder waits on deck. The 3-1. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
At the plate, Rob Refsnyder. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 11-0. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big swing by Moustakas, but he won't be able to keep this one in play. It's into the seats, foul. Hard liner to center field. Powell has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Powell's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 33, Franchi Cordero.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
In now, Ricky Thurston popped him up. Arroyo is under it, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing nine have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Bellinger on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. One and two now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 11-0. Michael Feliz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lewis Drummond. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats.
Drummond.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Powell will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Matt Chapman.
Digging in, Matt Chapman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fouled away. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for Texas, but they lead it 11-0. The Dallas skyline in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. Here comes the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
One out, nobody on. Line toward right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he misses again. 2-0.
No strike.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Okay, this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
performance that led his guys to the victory. There's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(11-0) the final shutout total in this one. The Rangers take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Noah Syndergaard earns the victory on the mound. Chris Sale allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.